Danny Flex from SecondsOut here with Eddie Hearn. We're at the final press conference for Amir Khan against Samuel Vargas this Saturday at Arena Birmingham. Did you see anything today in terms of words being exchanged, particularly between the trainers, that made you think a bit more of this fight than you did previously, a bit more fiery perhaps than we thought?
Yeah, I mean, I always knew that it's a good solid test for Amir Khan. I like to see a bit of fire in the belly, a little bit of confidence from the other team. You hear it a lot, but I think genuinely you think you have a trainer. I mean, I think the Amir Khan thing's fascinating in that people sometimes cling on to the hope that Amir is damaged goods. You know, the trainer did it there. Oh, how can he be the same fighter after the Canelo defeat, etc., etc. And fighters that fight him think, I've just got to hit him on the chin and I knock him out. We know, don't work like that. But it's good because fighters will come to fight. And Vargas will sit in there thinking, I've got to have, if I have success, I've got a great chance in this fight. And I think that will make him take chances. If you do that against Khan, you're going to get hit very hard, very quickly. And I expect a really fun fight on Saturday.
If all goes well for Khan on Saturday, we know that his hat's in the ring to fight Manny Pacquiao later this year, as is Kell Brooks. As the promoter of both men, how do you balance the fact that they both want the same fight and you, probably ideally, want them to fight each other instead?
No, I think Kell definitely wants the Amir Khan fight. I think Amir wants the Kell Brook fight, but I think they both would love the chance to fight Pacquiao as well. It's he's a massive name, so it's just about the deal, really. You know, I think when I look at the money that Amir and Pacquiao want for that fight, that's better suited in a foreign country with some big investment from a government or something like that. I think the Brook fight, who would want less to fight Pacquiao, is, can happen a little bit easier. But then the Brook Khan fight can happen in 10 minutes if we just get a chance to sit around a table. So it's a difficult one. I think it's a good time for everybody, but still, I still, as a fight fan, a British fight fan, want to see that fight between Brook and Khan.
Let's talk about Tony Bellew while we're here. We've seen comments from you this week about the Usyk fight. Now the WBA are imposing a mandatory obligation on Usyk to fight Denis Lebedev. You were talking about the possibility that might push the fight back with Bellew, make it less likely. Is that the case?
No, I think that if it doesn't happen in November or December, Tony Bellew will retire from the sport. So it either happens now or it doesn't. The situation for us is, we've been having very good talks with Usyk and K2. Bellew wants to fight, but he wants every belt on the line. He won't take the fight if it's no Ring Magazine, if it's no WBA. He wants to be the undisputed cruiserweight champion. He feels like if he's having a fight of that risk, it's got to carry all the rewards. Yesterday, the WBA ordered that the champion in recess, Lebedev, fights Usyk. Is it solvable? Quite possibly. So it was one of those that you received and went, oh, bollocks. But we're working on it. We're working on it. And, I think for Usyk, although I'm a Team Bellew guy, obviously, I look at Usyk and think he has a lot of potential. Obviously, I think this would be his last fight at cruiserweight, and I'm looking at him in the heavyweight division. But obviously, if the fight gets made, I know where my heart is, and that's obviously with Tony Bellew. So I just think it's a brilliant fight. I think it's one of the fights of the year, and I would love to make it, but we do have some hurdles to overcome that I think and hope we will.